Before I get to selling everything I've built over the week on the marketplace, I want to add two more plant stands to my store. I make two of them from 3 2x4s. Here's how I make them in 2 hours or less. I remove a 1/4 inch from all the 2x4s, then rip them to width. The first one is at 3 inches, and the last two are at 2.5 inches. Those big offcuts, I keep them for trims, or get rid of them later, but I give them a chance. To get rid of the small offcuts from the 3 inch 2x4 and the first 1/4 inch rips I did, I use my bandsaw. It lets me quickly gather them into a bundle and throw them away instead of being stuck with 8-foot offcuts in my shop. For repeatable cuts, I always use my stop block, which I set to 19 inches, long enough to make two 9-inch pieces and have some extra to cut the ends square. I glue up those three pieces and they will make the tops for our table. I start by this glue up, so it can have around an hour to dry before I plane it down. Next, I cut all the pieces that are at 6 degrees, the legs and the skirts. For a detailed build plan, check out the description. I have them available on my website. Members get all the plans as they come out. Thanks for checking it out. While at it, click like and subscribe. The legs are 22 inches long, and I don't need to flip the boards between cuts. Cut 4 skirts at 6 degrees also, but flipping the board between cuts. Put the saw back to 0 degrees and cut the last 4 skirts. Assemble the sides on a flat surface by using the angle skirt, keeping the 0 degree ones for later. You can use another angled skirt piece to keep the clamps at a flat angle. It'll help hold everything better. Pre-drill with a countersink drill bit first and then screw. Don't forget to add glue first. Repeat for the 3 other sides. Thanks for Sawdust Circle Designs for sending me this t-shirt to wear in the videos. Check them out for some woodworking t-shirts. Add the flat skirts. After adding glue, flat to the edge of the legs. This means they won't arrive flush on top. It's okay. Just make sure they stay at the level of the other side and not higher. It won't be visible from the outside once we're done. On a flat surface, a piece of melamine in my case, add glue to the ends of the flat skirts and attach to the other side, standing up. Clamp in place and pre-drill and screw from the top. Get everything nice and smooth. I start with the electric sander and end by hand sanding at 220 grit. I paint all my frames black, and I give them 2 coats. This is a good time to paint them so they can dry while we finish the tops. Unclamp the glue up and send it through the planer until it's about an inch thick for a sleeker look. Trim off the end, then mark it at 9 inches and cut it. Repeat for a second time. I use the edge of a paint can to trace a circle corner. I lost footage of me cutting this, so here's a similar piece of wood where I did the same thing. Always check for the red record light. On the disc sander, I finished that edge to perfection. Before staining, I sand them with the electric sander, then finish by hand at 220 grit. I give the tops a stain before adding them to the base. I'll give both the top and the bases a finish at once. Add glue to the unpainted tops of the bases and drop dead center on the bottom of the tabletops. Clamp in place, pre-drill and screw from the inside on the flat skirt side. Check out the links to join the Discord community if you're interested, in the description. I give both the tops and the bases 2 coats of wipe-on polyurethane. That's it for those tables, ready to sell right in time for the weekend. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe, and see you next time.